قبل يومين ولا يوم تقريبا عملت فيديو عن الستاندينج بريس او ميلتر ستاندينج بريس اللي هو شولدر وانت واقف اللي بالبار. ومن ضمن الاسئله اللي جاتني قالوا لي السيفير او اللي هو الامن انك تلعبه بالدمبلز قاعد ولا تلعبه انت واقف بالبار. على حسب الريسيرش اللي انا عملته طلع انه الواقف اكثر امانا اذا تلعب بطريقه صح، لكن برضه قلت احسن اسال اصحاب الخبره. معايا اليوم دكتور ديفيد، هو دارس علاج طبيعي بتاع فيزيكال ثيرابي. So we're gonna let him to introduce himself to you guys.
Hey guys, my name's Doc Dave. I'm owner of Lynchpin Performance. Like to work with a lot of weightlifters and athletes, and I guess today we're talking about like what's safer. You know, is it the overhead press or the seated overhead press, right?
Yeah, it is what's safer, shoulder military press or seated dumbbells or bar press. So which one you think is more safer?
Yeah. I mean, I think if we're going under the assumption that like safer means more, you know, more functional and like longevity for like your joints and your body and, you know, becoming more injury proof, all day we're going to be doing this standing military press. And I think mostly because, I guess we should say as long as you're doing it correctly, right? A lot of people don't do it correctly, but I think I like that because when you're standing, first you can kind of ground your feet, right? So your feet are on the ground, and that's almost the canoe that you're firing that cannon out of. So it is your foundation. Your feet are your foundation. It allows you to create hip stability. When you've got hip stability, it helps to stabilize that lower back and stabilize that spine. Versus when you're sitting down doing presses, you can't fire your glutes. Like you don't have any of this, and so sometimes we're forced kind of do that back bend because we don't have the hip stability to help support all of this.
Yeah, or middle section.
Yeah. So as long as we're able to fire the glutes, stand, keep the rib cage down, glutes tight, standing press all day long is the safer one.
كلامه بيقول انه اذا التمرين ستاندينج بريس عملته واقف بطريقه صحيحه فهو اكثر امانا، بسبب انك ممكن تحافظ على الميد سكشن بتاعك بالقوه بتاعت الميد سكشن، انك تدخل الجلوتس والهامسترينج تو رايت. فديل بيساعدوك انه تعمل التمرين كوريكت. بس اذا انت بتعمله بطريقه غلط وبتميل لظهرك ورا فده حيكون غلط وممكن يسبب لك اصابه. هو افضل من الجالس كمان، قال بسبب انه حتى وانت جالس ما بتستخدم الميد سكشن خالص بمره واحده، فبرضه ممكن يسبب لك اصابه على اللور باك. So can you show us like a little example how you're doing correct when we're standing?
Yeah. I'll grab like a kettlebell.
You need something like look like a bar.
So or like a barbell.
Yeah.
This guy.
So this fine.
Yeah. So like a lot of people, what they'll do if they're standing doing a press, as they're pushing up, they're going to end up backwards.
Yeah, leaning back.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot of bend in this lower back.
Yeah, that's true.
And so what we want to do, if we're starting here, we're kind of grounding those feet, flexing the butt. As you're coming up, you're going forward. So my ribs are facing forward. They're down. They're not arched up.
You mean pushing up, then you push your head inside, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
So there's here.
يعني تدفع لفوق وتميل براسك لقدام، فده بخلي جسمك يكون على شكل مستطيل. Yes, I see.
Versus.
Yeah. Here all the weight will become to your lower body. Okay. See.
So two very different lifts.
Yeah. You see now the difference. Okay. Appreciate that.
course.
Thank you very much, Mr. David. But if you have another question, I will come back to you.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Mr. David. Dr. David. See you. Salam.